Hello again, it's Vince here. Today I'm going to be working on this Mugo pine. Was a nursery stock tree, purchased about 2 years ago. It was, the typical little mop shape. I did a little bit of pruning at that time and potted it into this fairly large training container. There's roots coming out of the bottom of this pot. The tree is growing healthy. So today I'm going to go back in and do a little bit of more, and do a little bit more pruning on it. Down here at this first junction, you can see there's 1, 2, and there's a third branch, all coming from the same position here. My plan is to remove this branch and this branch. I could leave this branch as a sacrifice, but I think it's already starting to swell here at this junction, and I don't want it to get any worse. This branch is quite low on the trunk, and or this branch in the rear, and it's quite big and healthy. That's going to continue to thicken that trunk up just fine. Really, that's about it. I'm going to swing one of these branches over to replace this branch. These are very close, but they're not actually coming from the same junction, so I think it's going to be okay to leave both of those. And I got to get into the upper part of this tree and prune out quite a bit. There's a lot of whorls, a lot of small branches and buds that, it's just gone pretty crazy up here in the top. So we'll get started. So like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is remove these 2 large branches here down towards the bottom. Very large branch. There's a dead stub right here. Another one here. Let's get that out of the way. That's it. I'm going to try to bring this branch around to kind of fill in that space there. And I'm sure there'll be something up in here that can be pulled that way. Never actually done a windswept style tree, but I kind of feel like this tree is almost lending itself to that. Well, I'm going to get this cleaned up a little bit more, and maybe I'll revisit that idea when it comes time to put wire on. Some old third-year needles, yellowing and falling off on this tree. Should clean as many of those. You know what? Actually, cover up the surface of this pot. Really hate picking needles off of the surface of the pot. Well, like I say, all these branches that are left now have a lot of extra shoots and growth that I definitely don't need. Little tiny buds here in the crotch of this branch. Out on this first big branch, there's a big nasty whirl out here. No matter what I do, I do think I need the length in this branch. There's a couple of buds on the back side, down here closer. That'll help that to fill out a little bit. So I'm not going to be saving any of these small buds here, I don't think. One a bit further back. We'll leave that one for now. Out here at the tip of this first branch I got 3. Take one from the side off. So come out on this branch. Take the first one off the inside off. So really the last thing I'm going to do is reduce these stubs here on the trunk. I'm going to put some putty on these cuts. I'm going to seal any of the smaller cuts with just liquid cut sealer. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. I think this tree turned out not too bad. Quick turn around. I was able to eliminate pretty much all of the structural flaws in this tree. There's, right here, there is still 3 branches there. I felt I needed this branch and this branch to give some kind of fullness there to the apex. So eventually sometime in the future, maybe when this branch ramifies a bit more and this rear one will come off. Also this little guy right here. I'll most likely take that off, but for now it's not causing me any problems. I'm going to leave it right where it is. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.